What's up, Ryan? How you doing, man? All right, cross my fingers. Welcome in, welcome in. We'll get rolling in a minute or two here. Jeff, how's it going, man? You don't have to apologize. I'm here whenever anyone wants to hang out. If you're not around, it's never a big deal for me. That's why I don't ever tag anyone. If you guys want to come hang out, I'm here. You got stuff going on, no big deal. All right, let's get my screen going here. Yeah, I've been sick since last week. Since what, Monday last week? I don't know. Like sinus, something with my sinuses. I don't know what it is. But it'd be fun to talk tonight. It was probably about 4 days in a row where I got, I don't know, 3 hours of sleep at most, and I slept good last night finally. So, but I don't know what it is. Can't hear out of my right ear very good, and then just throat and nose. I don't feel like extremely sick, so I'm fine. But the voice sounds a little off, and I can't sleep at night. So two good things, but all good. Dying. Yeah, allergies. I have bad allergies. I'm sure that's part of it, but this has gotten a little worse. I don't know what it is. Who knows? Okay, we're completely full tonight. You can see the little message I wrote up top there. When I was driving, I had like a 5-hour drive home today earlier, and it said my internet was out. It gave me a text and said it'll be back by 2:50. And then at 2:50, it updated and said it'll be 1 a.m., which is still, I don't know, 6 hours away. But it's working. I don't know why. I haven't gotten a text saying that. Yeah, Tim. I haven't gotten a text saying congrats, it's fixed, which it usually does. So if it goes out on me, I will try with my hotspot. Just be ready to go. Can I do East Coast first? I have to get up early in the morning. Probably. Usually kind of do our same order, but we only have two non-football ones, so I don't think anyone would be mad if we did East Coast first. That's fine. Everything's filled up, so I will do our dollar break first, Jeff. That one's always first, but then after that we'll get to the East Coast. So it's still going to be 10, 15 minutes. I'm not going to roll it right now, but I will do that one first, sure. After the dollar break, and we can get going to that now. Anyways, it's 9:05. Jason, what's up? Yeah, we're full. I'll come back and we'll go through the order of this. We'll look at some live fills. Let's look at Wonka, not Wonka. That's the dollar first. I think we had about 80 spots less than last week, so a little bit better odds for you guys. I want to say there was about 100 in free spots or bonus spots. 588 is our total, so we'll look for that number when we paste it in there. Steve, what's up, man? But let's start reading off who's got how many spots. Then we'll look at items, roll the dice, and roll the list. And find this week's dollar break winner. Only one a week, so it's fun to win. Ron, I've got you with 5. Jonathan R, I've got you with 6. Joe, 10. Brad, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Shane, you had 10. Brian, you had 4 there. Larry V, you had 31 with 5 bonus. Les, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Adam R, you had 5. Juan, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Chris A, you had 10. Ron, you had 5. Sam, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Philip, you had 5. Louis, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Dwayne, you had 10 there. Steve, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Nick, you had 5. Scott, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Frank, you had 5. Brian E, you had 4. Dwayne, you had another 10 total there, which gave you 5 bonus. Bruce S, you've got 20 with 5 bonus. Matt S, you've got 20 with 5 bonus. Louis, are you here? Charles, I don't know if he's here. Scott, 20 with 5 bonus. You looking to trade in the jerseys. Chad, you got 10. Larry A, you had 20 with 5 bonus, and then another 17 after that. Mark M, you had 10. Ron, you had 5. Brian E, you had 4. Michael B, you had 1. Jay Scotty, you've got, there's Charles. You've got 20 with 5 bonus. I bet he's looking to trade with you. Tom, you had 5. Bill S, you had 30 with 5 bonus. Joseph M, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Tim, you had 1. Corey, you had 5. Christopher O, you had 20 with 5 bonus. And Ron, you closed with 5 there to get your 5 bonus at the very end. Okay, let's quickly look at some of the items. I'm going to try to update the list a little better. There was a few weeks in a row there where we kept having the dollar break taken down because I was putting too much description on it. I'm going to see if I can put a little more description on them so you guys can see what they are, but it's a mini if it's tied down. So we did add some minis. I'm going to probably add another mini in the next week or two, probably a Joe Burrow mini, something fun to add in there. Let him know what you want to, what trade you're looking for, Derek. He's here. So let's look what we have. We have a Terry Bradshaw Blaze mini. We have the Sean Alexander Amp. We have John Elway Flash mini. Brian Urlacher full size on the alternate. We've got Troy Polamalu USC full size. Bo Jackson Flash mini, and if they have 4 pictures, I'm trying to do that to distinguish that they're minis. I know that Joe Montana isn't like that, but Charles, did you trade Larkin for Faber? I don't know who has who, but if you guys agree to it, I'll make the swap. Julio Jones Eclipse mini. We don't see money Julio anymore. Emmitt Smith on a Cardinals Eclipse. I thought that was kind of cool. Joe Theismann full size. We've got Sammy Sosa and the Vladimir Jr. duels, not dual, but duels. Nick Sirianni full size. Jonathan Quick full size hockey helmet. Deion Sanders Eclipse full size. Johnny Manziel full size. Frank Gore full size. Christian McCaffrey custom jersey. Olivia Dunn, I think is her name. LSU Nike. Ed Belfour full size for the stars on the hockey mask. Jerry Rice Nike. Emmitt Smith custom. Josh Jacobs framed. Jaromir Jagr Fanatics licensed. Bettis Nike for the Rams. Mikko Rantanen reverse retro Adidas. JJ Watt full size. JJ McCarthy full size. Joe Montana mini. I'll try to get that into a 4x4 so you can see it. Michael Strahan Nike. Jack Eichel Fanatics. Justin Jefferson Nike. LaDainian Tomlinson full size. Tyreek Hill full size. Ray Lewis full size. Baker Mayfield cleat. Lawrence Taylor full size. Wyatt Tittle full size. Derek Brooks full size. Gary Payton, Mitchell and Ness. Tua full size. Steve Smith Sr. full size. Danica Patrick. NASCAR. That's Trevor Lawrence on the draft full size. Archie Manning Flash full size. Diggs Brothers full size. And that's all our items this week. Scott, what's up? Yeah, welcome in, everyone. If I have missed anyone saying hi, I'm sorry. Okay, let's close this. Let's go back over to our dice roller. Let's zero this out from last week. Sodic, do you want to trade away Rain Wilson for Tyreek Hill? I don't know if Sodic watch him live. Driving to Belize, that's cool. Larkin is a Red Wing, not a Devil. I'm in Detroit, so I am in Detroit, so gonna pass. Okay, he's gonna keep Larkin. Daryl, what's up? Okay, let's get our number. It needs to be 7 or higher for a dollar break. If it's not, we'll re-roll. Here we go. We got a 9. So first dice roll works 9 times on the list, and we're good to go. Galveston. I was in Galveston last year. Not for a cruise, but we went and stayed out there. Met Wings need both. It sounds like he's holding on to Larkin. Let's paste this. We should have a sure. We do. Okay, 7 or 8 more times. 9 total was the number, right? Yep, 4 and a 5, 9. So 9 times on the roll, the top spot wins and can pick whatever they want. There's 1. There's 2. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for joining the Dollar Break this week. There's 3. Please don't go out internet right in the middle of the Dollar Break. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. One more time gets us our winner. You can see top spot on this next roll gets to pick whatever item they want. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Top spot is Jay Scotty. Jay Scotty, I think that's your first time winning the Dollar Break. Mark, you were so dang close. Juan, Corey, Tom, Jay Scotty, you get in there. Frank, Dwayne, Larry. What? Yeah, that's you, man. There's our final number 588 and 9 times. Top spot wins, and that is Jay Scotty tonight. I have a hunch of what you might like. Oh, there it is. I knew it. Man, I can't keep the Denver items in this. I mean, we still have Miko in there, but I can't keep the Denver items in there, and that's fine. Congrats, Jay. You know, I didn't even think about Sosa. That'd probably be a close second. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me blow my nose away from the camera. 1 second. All right. Forgot Elway. Yeah, he's new. That's why. Okay. Yeah, those are your 2 choices. Congrats. Elway Mini's all yours. Nice flash mini. I just barely put him in, and he's gone. Full sizes. Yep. Those are fun ones, too. Back over here. Thanks, guys, for participating in the Dollar Break. We'll do another one next week. I just keep adding items. I need to take some stuff out. Too many choices if that's a thing. Congrats, Jay. I think that was your first Dollar Break win, maybe. Sosa, the souvenir mini helmet there is kind of cool. Or the batting helmet, not a mini one, sorry. Okay, we're going to get rolling. We're going to do East Coast first tonight to help Jeff out. We'll come back, do the Funko, and then we'll start with our football stuff. Get your votes in for divisions. You guys are going north, as I thought you might. See if it pays off tonight. Okay. Order tonight. East Coast, Funko, Minis, Gold Rush full size, Radkey, Big Al's full size. Then we're going to go straight to a Big Al's full size 3-boxer. We'll do another Radkey. We'll do licensed jersey, either 2 or 3 box, and then we'll do some full size end of night. If we cut anything off, it'll be the 2 box. And another reminder, my internet is supposedly out the whole area. It's been out all day, but somehow it turned back on, even though I haven't gotten a text saying it's back. Oh, there it goes. Says it was restored 17 minutes ago. Really, it was like an hour ago. So maybe we're good. But if it cuts out, I'll try to get back on with a hotspot or something, and we'll roll with it from there. Okay, East Coast Jersey. We're going to roll with that first. In this one, I've got Nick F. with Sundin, Tippett, Connor. Jonathan R., you've got Watt, Myers. You traded Reeves and Hoglander for them, and you traded Gensel to Dylan. He wanted Gensel. CK, you got Trocheck, Curry, and Shabbat. I don't know. Christian, Hagel. Not Hagel. I saw Ovi scored the first goal tonight for Washington. Some fun games so far. Hagel, Svechnikov, Morrison, Craig, Teravainen, Duhaime, Heiskanen, Derek, Draisaitl, Eklund, Boldy. Dell, you've got Colton, Mercer, and York, Chris, Merzlikins, Dickens, and Jarvis. Dylan, you've got Vasilevsky and Gensel. Derek, Nyes, Morrissey, and Faber. Jonathan R., Kopitar, Gallagher, Kachuk. Jeff H., Coffee, Zadorov, Skinner, Gould, $8 off spot, and Kuzmenko. I know you already paid Jeff. Let me know if you want me to send the $8 back or hold for a future break. You let me know, and I'll do either one. So you have one less random, but you get $8 back. Louis, Rust, Larkin, and Bunting. Larry, you had Terry, Foligno, Moog, Gudis, Stutzel, and Shutt. We've got these boxes left. I think it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's random that list. You got it. So I'll write down the credit for you. Just remember, and I'll remind you if I can, but I'll write it down and I won't delete it until you use it. Let's go back over here. Let's share this tab. Let Jay take one victory lap to see the name one more time. Mark, what's up, man? Okay, let's roll this random 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 18, we'll roll with first tonight. Let's get box 18. Let's get rolling. I'll try not to lengthen the night by talking. Part of that is it's hard for me to talk right now anyway, so see how well I do at that. I'm not great at that. Larry's looking for some help. He goes to bed early for his job early in the morning. If anyone wants to help him try to grab Witten in the live fill. Big Al jersey. Raise your hand. Dell, you don't want to know what was picked? Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know what you would have gone for. But then again, you didn't even know it was added because it was just barely added. You don't have Facebook, so you don't need to know. No, not Miko. Don't tell him. I added a Elway mini, and Elway got picked, Dell. Much to your demise. I can try Larry. Larry will try for you, Larry. Is Fanning available for trade or sell? Larry's going to sell Fanning. Okay, and then we'll open this box 18. If I don't do it now, I'll forget. Larry V is selling Fanning for $4 to, who said they were going to buy it? Brian E. Okay. Okay. That's good, Dale. Just seems like every time you roll in, something Denver just hit, and it's not you. That's usually Jay, but not tonight. Jay gave that a big FU. Okay, see if we can get a headliner. We've hit 2. If not, there's a ton of fun jerseys in there. See if we can get one of those. Oh, jeez. I tried to sway your votes for the West because I think it's going to be West tonight, but you guys aren't really biting on that. It was my experiment tonight, and it didn't work. It's going to be West. I can feel it. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to assume that it's this way, and that way we can all see it at the same time. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I think I know who that is. And I like it. If so, I think I won this same jersey from Christian in one of his East Coast boxes a while back. 24. I might be wrong. It might be another 24, but I think it's Seth Jarvis. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Let's see what we got here. East Coast certified. It sure looks like a Hurricanes jersey. It is. Seth Jarvis. I actually really like Seth Jarvis, too. It's a nice hit. Canes jersey, they're in the playoffs. He's a big part of their team, too. Who had Seth Jarvis? Not claimed. That was a random going to Chris. Chris O. Hitting a nice Adidas Pro Classic home jersey for the Canes. Seth Jarvis. I almost offered to buy him. Chris probably wouldn't have budged on him. He probably said, Jarvis is my boy. Number 24. Prime green Adidas size 50. A little bit smaller than this one. I don't mind that. Some of the jerseys are a little too big. There's your fight strap. Nice Adidas Pro. This thing was, well, it doesn't have the price tag. I like to see what they cost before they get signed. Obviously, the people buying them aren't usually paying the retail cost, but still. Beautiful jersey. I like the details on the Canes jerseys. You can see they got their little squares at the bottom and the neck. Nice hit, Chris. Congrats. They did. What'd they win? 4-1 against, was it New Jersey? Now I need to go pout. I know the feeling. I wish Christian would have bought more, because the last set he had, the last two sets, I didn't win any. I just want to win a dang East Coast from him. Derek, did you win the Beniers the other night? Such a nice jersey, and I didn't hear if it was you or if it was someone else, but I thought I heard your name. Eric, what's up, man? I like Matty Beniers. I saw him live. Yes, I am doing one tonight for sure. Either a 2 or 3 box. It'll be later on though. Okay, let's do our Funko now. This is a new case. Thought I heard your name for the Beniers, but maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, just ignore me. Hey, new Funkos, new case. So if you saw someone hit last case and you were sad, they could possibly be reloaded back in here. Oh, was you? Nice. Congrats. You want to hear something wild? Yesterday, I missed the start of the bids. I missed the guys that I usually go for. Have you bought it a ton? And I've been buying. I'll just open this one. We'll number him in a second. I've been buying Braden Holtby, and he finally hit. But I only bid on one other person, and it was Brock Ozer, and those are the 2 that hit. Can you imagine? I got outbid on that, but can you imagine if I bid on the 2 that hit? That'd be very weird odds. Or if I won them both, I did bid on the 2. Okay, new Funko time. We got Cody with Sandler, McCormick, Carell, Tim, Iverson, Elias, and John Jones. Tim, did John Jones get moved, or did that stay with you? Larry V, you've got Hargitay, Singletary, you sold Al Fanning to Brian E. Cody, Bird, Belair, and Bell, the Triple B spot. Dwayne Depp, you sold Alice Cooper to Larry A. and Damarin to Vlad. Ron W, sold you to McKinnon. Okay. It's Dwayne. Oh, I knew that. I got that. I just didn't put your name on it over here. Yep. Thank you. I liked it, and I changed the funds part, but not that. Yeah, Snipe on Hopi? I thought I just put a bid in there and let it ride. Maybe I did it at the end. Sorry. I've been claiming them in the other things, but just as like a 5th player going after. Ron, you have O'Neill and a Hill. You sold McKinnon to Dwayne. Greg, Rodman, Smith, and Alexander. Zach, Jefferson, Lambert, Hoffman. Steve, Fox, Sheen, and Howard. Jonathan, you've got Estevez, Bliss, and McIntyre. Steve W, you have Bradshaw, Lawrence, and Flavor Flav. Eric B, Undertaker, Ools, Blair, Machio, Wilkins, and Tyson. Don, you have Chase, Radcliffe, and Austin Matthews. Danny, you have Seagal, Clooney, and Eisenberg. The actor row. Jeff S, Hull, Ziegler, and Guerrero Jr. Chad, Cena, Spike Lee, Messing, Sadiki, Valone, Shotzi, Stiller, LaBeouf, Jackman, and Wilson. And Bill S, you had Pacino, Chili, TLC, and Michael B. Jordan. Tyreek's up for trade. This. Since we're opening from this way, I'm going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So front to back and left to right. So I'll put little stickers on it if I have any. That I sent out. Got too many damn stickers. might have one open. There we go. Show you guys my checking account number. It's not really, but that would be good. All right, I'll open a new one. I'm such a moron. There's a freaking open tab on the other side, and I knew that. Good grief. Okay, box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. yeah, well, I'll send it right to you. No, it wasn't even mine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's roll and figure out which Funko we're doing first. If I can find, there it is. Green dice. We'll stick with green for a little bit longer. Why not? There's a roll, and we got a 1. 1, 1, 1. Yeah, both you guys are Avs guys. We'll put this away. I've enjoyed these Funkos. I've said it a billion times. I wish I would have bought more. Maybe they'll get a new series out, but some of the stuff they do is like a once-a-year series. I'm sure. I know Hit Parade does a ton, and maybe if they run one for a good price, we'll do something to do with Funkos. I like doing something a little different once a week. Okay, good luck, all. Autograph Funkos. Box 1. Let's see if we get any repeats this case, or if we get all new people. Different spread. We'll see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Did someone trade him? I know he was up a bunch. I don't know if he switched hands or not. We're starting football. We did get one football last case. Here's another one. One from this new case. Tyreek Hill. I tried it. Didn't move them. That's Ron. Ron, that's your third or your second random. That's a cool one. I like it with the orange ink. I'll trade for Tyreek. You okay with that, Ron? Should be Beckett. Most of these are. The Funkos are mostly Beckett. At least from Gold Rush. Nice big orange autograph on there, Ron. Nice hit. Tyreek Hill Funko. Number 180. Congrats, man. Secondary color. I like it. That's cool. Let's leave them out today. Instead of hiding everything in the wall, let's leave stuff out. Why not? It is. Yeah, you pick one, you get two. It's only $12, so each player is 4 or each person's 4. It's nice. It's a nice, fun one. If you grab a full line where you pick one and get 2, it's $12 total. This is one I wouldn't mind getting, and there's probably 10 names on there that I would be happy claiming. I mean, I'd claim 1 or 2, but... Ooh, 1 East, yep. When we are to football now, so I'm going to close it. East isn't even closed anyways, but... Yeah, if we pull something earlier, it still counts. So if you'd gotten North there like you did the last time, it would have counted. But we are to football now, and it's not even close. I did make you guys go West second, so that's not bad. You guys are going with North. You're down 1, but that's not too bad. I think it's going to be West. That's why I put Deshaun Alexander Slate out there. We'll see if either me or the collective is right, or if you guys get it right with your own guess, but didn't get the collective to agree with you. Okay. Oh, Derek. Are you saying, Derek, I need you to claim me McKinnon? Elway County, not the dollar break, because you can physically pick something for it. But that's fine. I mean, it's not going to, I'll count it for myself. Yeah, I'll cheat for me, just not for you guys. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Nice hit, Ron. Nice hit, Chris, and the jersey and the Funko. We're now to minis. You guys, I apologize. This is like the third or fourth week in a row where Steve, you did not get it. You were just barely behind, and it was on 2 different posts. So it was hard for me to track down. Larry had it just before you in this full size. We're doing the mini first, but in the full size, you did not get. I kept listing on the top. It says 2. On the preview, it said 2 minis, but on the little claim spot where I number them down, it said 3 minis. This is a 2 mini break. If anybody joined thinking it was 3, which I don't know that anyone did, let me know. I'll credit you $8, $7 back, a third of it. But this is clearly a 2 mini break, and it says it everywhere except for that one spot. This time I finally edited the thing that I used to post it. I don't know why I didn't the first couple times. I just kept fixing it on the actual post, but now it's fixed. So, but again, message me. And keep in mind, I know if you know or if you don't know. But if you truly were confused, let me know. Okay. In the mini, we're going to do 2 boxes. We'll figure that out in a second. But players here, or teams here. Nick, you've got Dallas and Miami. Ron, San Francisco and the Rams. Steve, Pittsburgh, Seattle. Chad, Chicago, Carolina. Sadik, Tampa Bay, Tennessee. Gila, you've got Detroit and Kansas City. Matt, you've got Minnesota, Green Bay. Matt S. has that. There you go. Another one of those NFC North combos. Matt L., Baltimore, Jacksonville. Chris O., Houston, Washington. Sam, Denver, Cleveland. Ron, New Orleans, Arizona. Scott, Atlanta and the Giants. Michael, Philadelphia, Buffalo. Chris R., Cincy and the Jets. Chad, Indy and the Chargers. And Matt L., you've got New England and Las Vegas. Let's close. How many minis are we down to now? We've got 8 minis. I'm going to stop messing with this box. Let's just get them all out. Let's do it. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 10, 12. I'm going to get rid of this box. I'll just take the individual minis back on the shelf. Somewhere along the line, my music turned off, or I turned it down. Turn it down. There it is. Okay, so we need to roll 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Looking for Burrow. Yeah, I saw you claim Burrow. This one's a team break. I gave you Cincy. I know that's what you were claiming, but okay, here we go. 3. We don't have a 3, of course. No 3. Oh, I can't roll that. I need a higher number. Jeez, Alex. Good thing it didn't count the first one. We need one that has 12. That's right. We got to roll the big dice. There goes 1. And what do you think I roll on that one? I roll a 3, obviously. 5. We've got a 5 right here. One more number gets us our double box. That's a 15. That won't count. Too high. That's a 15. That won't count. Too high. That's a 12. We do have 12, right? We do. 12 counts. So 5 and 12. The rest for next week. No, 2 for next week. The rest for the next weeks. Could do a 6-boxer. Would just be more expensive. Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, right there on the flash. Burrow is definitely it. I bet it's been on every checklist for the last 3 or 4 years. For Gold Rush, at least. Okay, good luck all the minis. There's 2. We'll open box 5 first, 12 second. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think we're still looking for our case hit here, so hopefully we can get something fun soon. This will get us halfway through our case. Yeah. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got a Jaguars Classic. Classic speed for the Jaguars. Who had Jacksonville? Nick's going Urban Meyer. I forgot he's on this. Jacksonville is a random for Matt. Matt L. Matt Lynch, this is you. Jaguars mini. 3, 2, 1. I always think of Clemson every time if we're doing college guess. That's the running back, Travis Etienne. Meyer, Lawrence, both good guesses. We got Travis Etienne Jr. here, number 1. I'm used to looking at signatures on full sizes more than minis, so they look a little different on minis sometimes. Got 2 Urbans, yeah. We pulled 1 Urban. It was Florida one though, right? Or Ohio State. I think it was Florida. It wasn't a University of Utah one. I'd keep that one if I had that. He helped us beat Alabama in the Sugar Bowl back when I was much younger. Matt L, nice hit. Jacksonville Jaguars striking first. Neato. Game number 2. Saw the team. I did not see the hit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Black with a yellow stripe. That is Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Steelers on the mini. I don't really have a guess. Chris says boo. Yeah, I love it when you guys bring out the boo birds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's no way that's Devin Bush. This is someone I don't know, I think. I mean, it's on the bottom. I want to try to think of it before I can think of that. Is it Washington? It probably is, number 80. It is Darnell Washington. Not a name I've seen on a full size. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's going to the 3rd claim spot, Steve. And there's a north for you. That's right. So we got a north, a south, and an east so far. Just no west like I predicted. Sounds about right. Steve, nice hit. Darnell Washington. So safe to say we're still looking for our case headliner. I hope we pull something fun out, if not 2. Some fun hits there. Love Travis Etienne, Darnell Washington. You got his jersey. Read, says Chris. Wouldn't it be nice if that was a thing? Your team didn't hit you, just do a redo. I think I would have exhausted that button by now in my joining breaks career. Let me check one thing, guys. Let me check one thing, sorry. Oh my gosh. Wow. I should tell you guys something, but I won't. I just got really lucky. Okay. I thought I was holding it up, but I wasn't. Well, let's keep rolling. Full size time. Congrats, mini winners. Jason knows. Now's the time to guess your college teams. We got 2 helmets here. If you can guess whatever one we ran, if you can guess where that player was drafted from, you move on to next week. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think anybody got it right last week, so I think we're all at a 0 slate here. Guess any college, preferably one that you think has more players that have a chance of coming out here, and then you have a better chance of getting it right. This is a side game. It has nothing to do with winning this helmet, but it has something to do with winning something for me. It's usually a mini jersey. We'll have to change that here soon. Yeah, let's read off who has who. Nick has Pittsburgh and New England in this full size. Ron has San Francisco, Carolina. Tim has Dallas and Minnesota. Greg, Chicago, Tennessee. Sadiq, Kansas City, Tampa, Vegas, and Cleveland. Steve, you had Atlanta and the Rams. Hila, Detroit and Jacksonville. Brad, Buffalo, Baltimore, Denver, New Orleans. Jonathan R, Jets, Seattle. Chris O, Cincy, and the Giants. Sam, Miami, Arizona. Vlad, you have Philly, Larry, you got his random on this one. That's the Chargers. Don, Washington, Green Bay, Larry A, Indy, and Houston. I did get lucky. I won something nice. I'll tell you guys, yeah. As soon as I said that, I thought, let's keep it to myself. Ron, I'll buy Carolina. If you want to sell Carolina, Ron, let him know. I don't know if anybody else had anybody else for... Oh, he already offered it up. Right above. Obi, you got him. Ron, you're dishing Carolina to Obi. Let me make a note here. Thanks, Larry. I don't think anybody else above offered anything else for trade or sell. If you do, let me know. We'll try to sell it, trade it real quick before we go. Those are the teams. Let's close this out. Let's figure out what box we're rolling with. 1 or 3. Should only take me about 5 rolls to get one of those. Or first roll. Nope, that's a 4. Does not count. 1 or 3. There's a 4 again. Reroll. 4 again. Reroll. There's a 1. We've rolled 1 today. 1. Save box 3 for next week. Box 1 is going today. Last call to get your guesses in. Thomas has got the Oregon Ducks. I need to get my guess. I always pull it off the cover. Something I want to see. I'm going to go Notre Dame. Notre Dame's my guess. Anybody else say Notre Dame? I hope not. I want to be the only one to get it right. I think so. Okay. Good luck, everyone that has a guess. Good luck, everyone that has a team. Carolina moved and Chargers moved. My guess, Notre Dame. Next up, Radkey. We're down to 8 from our 2-case stack there. Then Big L's and then some live fills. Box 1. We wrote those the first day we had them. Sealed box here from Gold Rush. You know, I don't really know what that means. I used to know what it means. We've got a Schutt replica helmet. Most likely college. Should be college. Well, we'll see. Which side has the label? I think it's too small for you guys to read. There's a label on the side, but you guys, it's underneath the screen anyway. It's right down here. I don't want to read it either. Okay, we got a college helmet. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. There's the. Hey, where's the bag? No bag in there? There's the Clemson I've been claiming the last 6 boxes. It is Clemson. Did anybody claim Clemson? Larry claimed Clemson. Larry might be the only one. You can see we got some scripts too. Let's see who this is. I have not watched enough of this series to know much of anything. Ever since they kind of started dogging on eBayers, I don't get into a ton of them anymore unless my buddies do them. There's not a big Al for me to join. Oh, he's on this checklist? This is weird. No bag, and I wouldn't assume this guy would be on this checklist. Let me check really quick here. I mean, I'll turn it around anyways, but this one kind of throws me off a little bit. Good luck if you got a Clemson player. Yeah, he is. Okay. No, that's the minis. Hold on. Sorry, I know this is torture. He's on the full size too. Okay. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. It's not Travis. It's not Higgins. It's not. We got Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson with the 2016 National Champions and MVP inscription. You know, I didn't think we'd pull a Deshaun from Gold Rush, but there it is on a Clemson helmet. That would go to Cleveland at this point. Cleveland Browns Beckett certified, and that is North. Yep, you're right. That threw me off a little bit. I was thinking maybe we had a Trevor Lawrence. That's kind of funny. Cleveland had to have been a random. I don't think anyone claimed him. We get some claimers sometimes for Cleveland, especially in Big L's, but random. That's going to Sodic. Sodic hitting the Deshaun Watson 2016 National Champions MVP. I'm really curious as to see what he does from here on out, or if he does anything else in his career. Don't know why there's not a bag on that thing. That's a little weird. I've got plenty of bags here, so I'll put one on it for you, but I thought we got like an error box because there was no bag, and I didn't think he was in the series, but he is. Okay, congrats. And then I need to write down, was it just Larry? Jonathan, you had Clemson guess a ton of times. Larry V. Clemson. If anybody else got it, let me know. I kind of scrolled through, and I think I only saw his. Okay, Gold Rush giving us not any headliners tonight. Hopefully next week. Okay, time for Radke. Let's go see what Radke has in store for us. Only one pick Clemson. That's what I saw. Okay. Thanks for double checking for me. Happy birthday. I had no idea. I mean, I remember you talking about your birthday, but I had no idea that you won the Ovi on your birthday. What a cool way to win that. I need to get that out tomorrow with everything else. So, Winter Classics, what you're going with. Awesome jersey. I don't have any Ovi Mitchell and Ness. I'm jealous of every one you guys pick. I want to win one. Okay. Okay, Greg in Radke. I've got Greg with Green Bay, New Orleans. Jonathan R., New England, Tennessee. Greg Dallas in Arizona. Jonathan R., Carolina, Cleveland. David L., Chicago and Jacksonville. Jonathan R., you had Tampa. You sold your random to Chris O. That's the Giants in this one. David L., you had Pittsburgh, Seattle, Washington, and the Chargers. Ron, you had San Francisco, Minnesota. Tim, you had Vegas and Philly. You sold your randoms to Brad. In this one, it's the Jets and Denver. Greg, Buffalo, and the Rams. Chris A., Miami, Houston. Joseph, you've got Detroit, Baltimore. Brad, Indy, and Cincy. And Nathan, he closes with Kansas City and got Atlanta. And this one we're doing box numbers. I did update it, and I did put them in order. So we got 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12. Pete Hun Pitt, yep. Uh-oh, you foreshadowing something? Box we're going to roll with 7 times to figure out what box number. We'll do one more again live tonight after the Big Al live fill. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hit it. I swear I hit it. There it goes. 7. That's box 4. But my wife and kids are driving home later than me today. Let's make sure they're not in a ditch. I was supposed to do that like 20 minutes ago. It's not loading. I'll give it a second. Okay, box 4. Nope, they're in Lehigh. They're close. 20 minutes. All right. Let's get box 4 right up top in the middle. Good to go. Limited edition. We still have yet to pull either limited edition from this series. They just tied them. How much time's left? I wish these games were a little later so I could watch the end, but that one's going to be over before I get there, I think. The Jets and Blues will be over for sure. Oh, they just tied them with 11 seconds left? Holy moly. The other 2 games are late. I can watch both those. That's awesome. Okay, box 4. Who scored, Steve? Whoa, that was a bad cut. Slavkovsky, Caulfield, the rookie. Probably none of those guys. It was Caulfield? That's cool. He's still running Rogue and Big Al series too. That's funny. Okay. First rack key of the night. Good luck, everyone. I see a style. I see a team. Cool. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You guys, you probably look at that and think, is that a chrome bag inside there? It kind of looks like one of those chrome bags. But it's not. It's a Jaguars Rave. I'm waiting for it. Is this a pass or a woof? A pass or a woof? Who had the Jags? This is cool. I want to see. We'll experiment here to see if it's the player that I've seen sign these, or if it's someone else. If anyone could get anybody else, it would be Mr. Racky. Jacksonville. That's David. Trevor Lawrence would be sweet on this. There's one guy that signed the first wave of Raves for Jacksonville. Let's see if it's him or not. 3, 2, 1. It is him. It is him. Kyle, you're on the right track. Brian Thomas Jr. the second. I always do the same thing in my head, Kyle. I mix those two up. Brian Robinson from Washington, Brian Thomas from Jacksonville. I know that's what you're thinking of. I do the exact same thing. Brian Thomas. Unless you're thinking it was a different Robinson, but literally whenever I think of the two, I mix them up. Beautiful helmet. David, nice hit, man. Gold ink on that. I think gold's the right choice, gold or white. There's a South. Who would have? Don't look now, but the Souths are tied for the lead. Is that 2 Norths, 2 Souths, and 1 East? Gosh, my dang West pick. I'm not good at this. Congrats, Dave. We got a Rave here. We'll do one more Racky later today. No West, yep. They will come back and they will win. Just wait. I already know. Okay, let's keep. Time for Big Al's 4-boxer pre-fill, and then we'll go straight to a live fill 3-boxer. So if you're watching and you didn't get in, you want to get in, right around the corner, we'll do a 3-boxer in the chat for $32 per team. It's a 3-boxer. But this one, we've got Greg with the Arizona combo, Buffalo and Carolina. Tim, you've got Atlanta. Bill S., you've got Baltimore. Jonathan R., Chicago. Kyle, Cincy. Chris, Cleveland. Tim, Dallas. Ty, you have Denver. Greg, you have Detroit, Green Bay, and Houston. Scott, you have Indy. Bill S., you have Kansas City. Chad, Las Vegas. Brad, you've got the Chargers and the Dolphins. Daryl, you've got the Rams. Jason T., Minnesota. Nick F., New England. Brad, New Orleans. Greg, the Giants and the Jets. Rob, Philadelphia. Bill S., Pittsburgh. Ty, you got San Francisco. Chris, Seattle, Tennessee combo. Matt, Tampa Bay, and Vlad, Washington. Hold on. The voice is going to go eventually. Okay. Close that. Let's get the bingo balls going. Let's shake them up. We were off to a pretty hot start on not pulling duplicates. I think both helmets we pulled on Friday had already been pulled, the teams. We were like 16 for 17 or something like that, and then we went 16 for 19, somewhere in that range. Maybe 15 for 16, 15 for 18 though. But trying to set our record for all the teams coming out in the first 58 helmets. We can never do it though. Okay, 4 numbers here. 1 from each team, I should say, to not confuse people. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Get my phone out of the way. Let's get my pen. Cross off the Saturday jerseys, or the Friday jerseys, and the Friday full size. Okay, first number, 87, Sidney Crosby. 87, Jordy Nelson. Reggie Wayne, 87. I'm probably missing another big 87. Who's another big 87? 31. Is that Priest Holmes? It's the first 31 that comes to my mind. Priest Holmes. 87, 31. 80, 80. Kelsey, yeah. And Gronk. I was thinking more receivers. 80, there's no question on that one. Man, we got some chances at some player number bonuses again. Largent, what number was Largent? Was he 87? Or was he 80? That one I don't know. 150, 150. I don't know Largent. I think Largent's 80, not 87. Bill says 80 for Largent. But yeah, I mean, most people think of Jerry Rice when you hear 80. But I don't know. Kevin McGrath, guys, 87, 31, 80, and 150. That's a good pull, Jay, to say Largent. I would never think of him. Wait. Sam Laporta, yeah. He's a good player. I guess I think of him, but my first thought I always scanned Packer players in my head. Most annoying announcer in football was 80. You're not saying your own player, are you? James Lofton, 80, yeah. It's funny you say that. I won't give any hints away. But later on down the series. Okay, we're full. We got them all right. 87, check. I already crossed them off. 31, check. I can barely read it. 80, 150. We're good. Okay, next will be a live fill of the same series, 3-box Big Al's full size, and then we'll move on to Radke and Big Al's licensed jerseys. 31, series 32, 1 Wonka point. 1 pointer here for someone. Do you have my list up? I do. Let's see the style. Now I can see the team. It's a style that everyone's looks the same. 3, 2, 1, except for some have gold, some have silver. We've got a Colts slate. I'm pretty sure I have more than 1 Colts slate. 1 current player, 1 retired. If my brain is thinking correctly. Info you guys shouldn't need or should get. Indy was Scott Peterson. That's you. Colts slate with a nice silver visor too. Fanatic certified on this one. This one is the current player. Nice. Silver ink on that one. Pops in the light, obviously. Anthony Richardson. Great young player. I'll beat Bill to it. Go Gators. I'll beat him by 10 seconds. Fanatics. Beautiful helmet there. Collinsworth. Yeah, I thought that's what you're thinking of. Go Gators. There it is. Richardson. Nice. Oh, you won for one of your guesses. Nice hit, Scott. Beautiful helmet. And that's 1 point. Let me get you your Wonka points. Hey, you're the first person to get more than 1 box with points on it. You're already in the lead by 1. Now you're in the lead by 2. So you are our leader in the clubhouse for Wonka points this series with a total of 6 points. There's a 5-pointer, there's a 4-pointer, there's 3, 3, and then there's 2 1s. Richardson winning, correct. Just hold on to that lead for dear life. Congrats. Got you on the Wonka board too. Okay, number 80. Series 32. 0 Wonka. Good start with an Anthony Richardson. Man, you showed me that table a year ago, and you got, I don't even know what those are. You got a Raven, a Slate, and we didn't even have either of those a year ago. So some new styles. I like it. Variety. Oh, I see the name here. Is this the one that I kept talking about? It is. It's a player I've had plenty of times, but this one is fun. I like this one. Speaking of Gators, after Colorado retiring numbers, give to him. Can you believe that they're retiring those players' numbers? That's such a stupid thing. Here we go. We've got a Tampa STS. Tampa Bay. Missing an earpiece, but here it is. Who had Tampa in the 4-box here? That would be, he never claimed early too. Matt. I think you went after him quick, Matt. A little bit of tingling on the brain. You thought they'd come out, and here they are. Nice hit, Matt. Let's see what you got. 3, 2, 1. A couple extra inscriptions. Usually he puts A-Train or Fire the Cans, but mix those together with a nice Super Bowl champs. Using all the orange ink and all the open space. I think this helmet just looks so nice. That's my boy, Mike Allstott. Fire the Cannons, A-Train, and a Super Bowl champs inscription. Beckett certified. Such a beautiful helmet. Love it. Nice hit, Matt. Congrats. Thing is all inked out. No Wonka on that one. Okay, next up. Super Neato. Yeah, it is cool. I like that one. Again, just because I like it doesn't mean Craig and Thomas tied up on the guesses. Tampa Bay, yeah, he's got him. 87, Series 32, Zero Wonka. I think I saw who it was. This might be the last time you see this dude on this team. 3, 2, 1 on a helmet and physically. That's just cardboard. I thought it was the. We got another slate, so hard to see who it is here until we pull it out of the bag. Atlanta. Man, was that 4 straight South hits? Yes, it was. You see the helmet you traded for? Atlanta on the slate. Pitts is a good guess, but I think this guy is. This is one that I maybe could have pulled out, but I didn't because I like the style and the ink on it. And I think when it's all said and done for this dude, everyone's going to want to have one helmet in their PC from him. At least I will. Atlanta, that's Tim. Tim hitting on the slate. And it is Mr. Chris Cousins, as it looks like to me every time he signs it. That's Kirk Cousins. Red ink on this one. Kirko Chains. Fanatic certified. Going to Tim. Nice hit, Tim. There he is. I don't think we'll have another Kirk Cousins helmet for Atlanta. I don't know where he's going or what he's doing, but I still want a Kirk Cousins Washington helmet in my PC, but I don't think he signs those. I don't know why. Tim, nice hit. We got Mike Alstott, Anthony Richardson, and Kirk Cousins. Can we go slate, STS to make it look nice? No? 150, Series 32. Zero Wonka on this one, too. See the player. We haven't had this guy in a while. 3, 2, 1. My guess is on the board. All I got to do is come back 3 more strong and I can tie it. We got a West hit. This is a classic speed for the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona, part of our new combo spot with Jacksonville. That was Greg in this one. Greg hitting the Cardinals classic. 1 for 4. It started so strong. The last team standing, Steve. Hey, you made it to the second half. I still haven't updated that. I need to, but I don't want to sad face everyone. But I will. JSA, this guy, we just have not had him for Arizona in a while, I don't think. Jeez, that's in there tight. Just want it to be safe. It's not going to work, so we're going to have to do it down here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You were 1 for 4? Yeah. I was 0 for 0. Gold grills and dollar bills. Edgerrin James, JSA certified. I'm pretty sure Greg was looking for an edge too, but I don't know if he's looking for him on Indy. Edgerrin James, Arizona Cardinals, JSA certified. Going to Greg. Nice hit, Greg. 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs. We had Mike Alstott. We had Anthony Richardson. We had Kirk Cousins. And we had Edgerrin James. Let's do our first Big Al's live fill here. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those that did not hit. Wish you better luck on this next 3 boxer. And there's Sonic. We were asking. I don't know if you saw that Clemson helmet, Sonic. Kind of shocked me that it was in there, but it's a cool one. In Gold Rush. Let me get up here. Let's figure out where we're at. We'll do Radke next. This one behind. Deshaun Watson shut 2016 MVP national champions inscripted, and it was for Cleveland, and that was your random in Gold Rush. So that's your helmet. But I was shocked to see Deshaun come out of Gold Rush. Time to go up and see where we're at here. I've got Jonathan R. with Philadelphia. I've got Nick with the Pats. We will likely have teams that need to get filled here at the end. I'll let you know when we get down there who's left. Steve, Pittsburgh. Bill B. San Francisco's still there for you. Sonic, you got Kansas City. Cincy for Kyle. Dallas for Jason. Bill S. has got Baltimore. Whoa, I just skipped the whole thing. Hold on. It loaded in. Kansas City was Sonic. Browns I skipped were Larry. Good grief. Kansas City a little behind on that. And then did I get Cincy Kyle? Okay, I skipped 2 names. I don't know why. I think I skipped to the next Kansas City or something. Green Bay is Sonic. Minnesota is Zach. San Francisco is gone. The Rams are not gone. Dustin, they're yours. Green Bay's gone. Denver is going to Jay Scotty. Pittsburgh's gone. Green Bay's gone. Sorry, guys. Chicago for Les. Remember to refresh your screens to see the order I see. Otherwise, you'll think that you're way ahead of where you're at. CR. I don't know if I... That's probably Carolina. 1-letter rule. Let me know if it's not Carolina, Greg. Tampa Bay is Scott. Giants. You got it, Sonic. Giants are going to Sonic. Minnesota is gone. Giants are gone. Arizona going to Dustin. Buffalo for Bill. I was right. There are quite a few open spots. Let me let you know who's left here, guys. In overtime or shootout or what? Ovechkin won? Jeez Louise. Did he score the winner? We've got Atlanta, Detroit, Houston, Indy, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, New Orleans, New York Jets, Seattle, Tennessee, and Washington. There's 11 spots left. They beat them at the buzzer, huh? Or they beat them in overtime. Oh, there's no shootouts in playoffs. What do they do, Nick? Do they just do another period? Another 5-minute period? Remember, I'm new to the scene. I'm learning. I didn't know that. That's cool. I like shootouts, though. Jets going to Greg. Washington going to Chris. Bill just a second behind on Washington. Zach, I got you on the combo. Seattle combo. Here's the updated teams that are left. Miami just got claimed, so don't read that part. Miami going to Joseph. Chargers going to Scott. Houston going to Greg. First to score 20-minute periods. Oh, wow. But they still do 4-on-4, obviously. Sonic Indy. Updated list here. 5-on-5. Interesting. That seems like that could get lengthy sometimes. Chris taking New Orleans. Okay, we're just down to 2 left. Atlanta and Las Vegas. I'll read off who has who. Scored in 2 minutes, 12 in OT. Okay. Ovechkin with a one-timer. Go! Crowd probably went crazy. Dustin, Arizona, Jacksonville combo. Bill S., Baltimore, and Buffalo. Greg, you've got Carolina, Les, Chicago, Kyle, Cincy, Larry V., Cleveland, Jason T., Dallas, J. Scotty, Denver. Scott, you've got Detroit, Sonic, Green Bay. Greg, Houston, Sonic, Indy, and Kansas City. Scott, Chargers, Dustin, the Rams, Joseph, Miami, Zach, Minnesota, Nick, New England, Chris, New Orleans, Sonic, Giants, Greg, the Jets, Jonathan R., Philadelphia, Steve, Pittsburgh, Bill B., San Francisco, Zach, Seattle combo, Scott, Tampa Bay, Chris, Washington. Colorado's up again. Games can go 5-6 periods sometimes in the playoffs. That is crazy. I did not know that. I'll watch the games. I watched a few while I was down south. I'll watch the ones tonight after the stream's over, the ones that are still going. It goes into 6 periods. Oh, man. That would be nuts to go to a game that has 6 20-minute periods. Jets won. Yeah, they're up 2-0 now. Blues are giving them some trouble. I mean, they're keeping it close. Okay, Atlanta, Las Vegas left. I'm going to close the screen here. Let's get the 3 bingo. Let's get our boxes. Hey, Brad, just Atlanta and Vegas left on this 3-boxer. Okay, 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. Brad's going to snag them both. Thanks, Brad. Good luck to you. Stop in the 7th inning for baseball. I thought that was going to be a good series. I wonder if Colorado just gives it to them. Okay, I got that updated. I got 3 numbers here. Let's figure out what they are. We've got my pen, my notepad, and we've got ball number 96, who is on Dallas, and sad that he's on Dallas and not Colorado anymore. 96. $165. 165. And 97. He was in the game last night. Lost by 1. 96, 97, 165. Right? Yeah. Jeez, I'm second guessing myself. Okay, let me grab 96, 97, 165. We're all full. Radke Life will be next. We're down to 7 boxes there. I still haven't pulled either of our limited. Hopefully we get one tonight. We only have 1 more pull tonight. We'll be on box 4. I'm going to delete box 4 so we're ready for it. 4 is gone. Radke next. Paste so I don't screw everyone up. There it is. Got my list back up. Okay. 96, 97, 165. 96, 97, 165. Okay. Put Tyreek over here. She's head over there a little bit. Who did I say was leading Wonka? Wonka leader is Scott. Scott has 6 on the Wonka points. Greg has 4. Bill S has 3. Dustin has 3. Zach has 1. Leland has 1. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. I didn't put his 9-pointer? Was that the only one that hit? See? I need help. I would have found it at the end of the series, but that would have... Holy moly. Who'd he hit? The Jackson Smith and Jigba? Holy moly. Dustin, if you're here, forgive me. So Dustin is leading. I literally was thinking to myself that I thought... No, I gotta switch those up. Hold on. Thank you for saving me there. At the end of the series, I go through and I make sure that I see them all, but that would have been not bueno. Yeah, I thought it was a 1-pointer that I may have been missing, but nope, it was a 9-pointer. Good grief. Okay, Dustin's in the lead. Scott's right behind by a few. Scott, you felt like the wind was blowing through your hair, driving down the highway. You felt good. Everything was good for, I gave you like 5 minutes. It's all right. You went down by a few. Okay, 96. Series 32. Zero Wonka. Yeah, thanks, Kyle. I left that one off. That it makes sense. I was running fast that day, and I left for a 5-hour drive right after that. So, whoopsies. 6 was the high until you told me that I'm a doofus, and actually 12 is the high because 3 plus 12, 3 plus 9. Okay, first box from this free boxer. Good luck, all. Let's see if we can pull some other fun helmets. We've had this guy before. In the past. Here we go. Brisket smoker. That sounds good. Send some my way. 3, 2, 1. We've already seen one helmet like this today, but it was on a mini. Classic speed for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. Exactly. Steve, is that you? Yes, it is. Steve, Pittsburgh. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. 0-pointer. 3, 2, 1. We've seen this helmet before. Youngin. I don't know that I'll include him again until I see if he's got the IOU Wonka points. Yeah. Until we see if he's got the skill set. He's good in college. Let's see Ohio State. Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson, classic speed. Back at certified. Going to Steve. Steve, you're getting a couple of the smaller name guys for Pittsburgh on the mini and the full size. I mean, it's not Bettis or Roethlisberger or Polamalu. It's usually these kind of guys that I'm looking for when I grab Green Bay because I've got the other guys. Hoping for someone different that I don't see too much. Like I said, Steve, Roman Wilson, our first box. And that's a North, so you guys are one step closer. Who do I want my Packers draft? I don't even know yet. I feel like we have too many wants. Or needs, I should say. That was a North. It is cool that it's in Green Bay, though. I'll be excited to watch it. Would have been cool to go to that in Green Bay. The new atrium and the new area they got there. Okay, 97. Series 32. I've not seen their, like, Winterland. Last time I went there was, like, 7 years ago. And they had new stuff then. I said there's Wonka, right? I did. 4 Wonka. 4 Wonka pointer here. Bill, you might go. If you go, send me some pictures. I see a name on the label. It could be him. It is him. All right. If you got good reading, maybe you saw who it was. I doubt it, though. Edge DT or guard. Yeah, I need to look. We need too much stuff. I haven't gotten into draft mode yet. I need to, though. That always gives me crap. He says Packer fans don't care as much as other teams. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And my dad, that gives me crap, is a Vikings fan. There's a Vikings helmet, too. Vikings STS full size. 4 points going to the Vikings. In this one, Minnesota was, that's Zach. Zach B. Norris back, that's right. Back-to-back Norris. Is it tied 4-4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. Is it west, south, south? No, south has 5, right? So 5, 4, 1, 1. Is it 5, 4, 1, 1? Anyway, Zach, congrats. Let's see what you got. 5, 4, 1. Thank you. I missed the ET underneath there. 4-pointer, and it is nice. Jay Jettis, Justin Jefferson on the STS. Beautiful helmet there. Justin Jefferson, white paint pen, Beckett certified. Going to Zach, and 4 points with it, Zach. Let me do it now, because if I don't, obviously I'm not to be trusted. Yeah, of course. Let me see it. And Zach, you already had one, so we're getting a little bit of a bog down in the middle with Dustin a little ahead. Zach B. If you guys ever hear me talking about Wonka, you don't know what it is, just ask, and someone will tell you here. A little stupid game we play that gives you something free, just like most of the games. By the way, guys, because we tied on the bounty goes up by 10 each week now if you don't, or each day if you don't get it now. So we were at 50, we're at 60 if you get it right today with Norris. If not Wednesday, it'll move to 70, 80 Monday, 90 next Wednesday. And we'll slowly build it out from 1 player winning to 2 player winning if it takes you a while to get it. You go with calling it, Dustin? You just got to make sure everyone else is good with it. I can put a poll up. If they're good with it, then I'm good with it too. Sounds good to me. Zach, nice hit. Justin Jefferson. Okay, 165. Series 32. 0 Wonka. See the team? I don't know who it is yet. Oh, this would be hilarious. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Please just let it be that so I can laugh. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Bengals. We got a classic Bengals. There's another North. Good grief. You went 4 for 4 on this, or not 4 for 4, but 3 out of 4 South, so you're down. Now you got 3 out of 3 North. Goodness. Tied back up on the on the bounty. 5-5. You're back in it with a fresh slate. Don't make me laugh. Collinsworth? You'll have to just use your imagination. If here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's Schwartz. This one's not Collinsworth, but we'll just keep that up in the air to see if maybe we've got him hanging around somewhere. That's Ken Anderson. There was a few of you that were chasing Ken Anderson. I don't know if you still are. You might get a trade offer for this, Kyle, if you already got him. 1981 NFL MVP, Ken Anderson. Not a huge name, but a fan favorite for Bengals. For some Bengal fans, at least. Nice hit, Kyle. Don't have a full-size Kenny? There you go. I know that Mark was looking for one at some point. We need some big names to come out of Big Al's. We already have had a bunch of big ones, but we got a bunch of middle ground players. Okay, Justin Jefferson, Roman Wilson, Ken Anderson. Let's run a Radke one-boxer. Collinsworth Co-Gators, if it was. Yeah. Let's run a Radke and see where we get on this one. Congrats, winners. And yet, we are home. Why are people messaging me in the middle of a stream to complain about wins? What is the point of that? All right. Jonathan R., New England. Jason, I've got you with Charger with the random up. Man, I would love. I need to be careful. I'd love to see anybody else try to build a series like mine for the price we do. Steve, Pittsburgh. I got you San Francisco too, Jason, with a random up. Number 5, Greg, Green Bay. Bill, a little bit on New England. Kansas City is going to spot 6, Sonic. Green Bay gone. Washington's still there. And that is David, spot 7. Denver. Brad. Carolina, spot 9, Greg. Jonathan just behind on Carolina. Cincy for Mark, spot 10. With a random, that's the 3rd random up. Brad's got Indy. David's got Chicago. Dallas going to Greg. 14 is Minnesota for Chris. I need to make sure I didn't skip any. Indy, Chicago, Dallas, Minnesota. Is that 14? It is. 2 more. Dallas is gone. Arizona for Dustin. That's spot 15. Tampa Bay closes us. Spot 16 for Brad. Okay, there are 3 randoms up. Let me see who's claiming randoms. Dave says buy 2 randoms. So Dave's got this one. And then Scott's buying a random. So there's Scott. Ron is next up if anybody wants to sell a random, but we're closed as of now. Give it 1 second just in case. Okay, don't see anyone doing that. Let's share this. Let's get a list up. And let's run it 7 times. We are going to run a 2-boxer tonight in the jerseys, not a 3-boxer. So it'll be pick 1 random 2, $30 per spot still, but there'll be 20 spots to fill instead of 30. So 2-boxer tonight on that one if you're waiting around for jerseys. Unless there's a large wave of people that want to do a 3-boxer, I'll change it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Giants and Jets are on top and on bottom. Kenny's one of the 3 you need. Yeah. I thought you might ask him, Mark. Okay. In the rack here, I've got Jonathan R. with New England and the Giants. I've got Jason with Los Angeles Chargers and San Francisco. David L., you have Vegas and the Rams. Steve, Pittsburgh and Houston. Greg, Green Bay and Jacksonville. Sadik, you have Kansas City, Baltimore. David L., Washington, Detroit. Brad, Denver and Cleveland. Greg, Carolina, Philadelphia. Mark, Cincy, and Scott, you've got the random, which is Miami. Brad, Indy and Buffalo. David L., Chicago, Atlanta. Greg, Dallas, Tennessee. Chris O., Minnesota, New Orleans. Dustin, Arizona, Seattle. Brad, Tampa Bay, and the Jets. Okay, let's get these numbers. I already took out box 4, so we're down to 7 boxes left. Let's 0 this out. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, give us a limited tonight. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 rolls. Top spot is number 11. Box 11. Okay, there's my screen. Let's get the Big L's up. 2 box, pick one random, 2. Whoops, I just cut it. Did not want to cut, I want to copy. Okay. 11, middle on the bottom. Good luck, everyone. Box 11, limited edition series. We'll likely be able to order another case or 2 of these if that's what you guys want to. If you guys want to roll more of these, we can. I think it's a good enough series to get extra of and have. I mean, I guess I could check what next month is going to be the theme, and if it's a theme we really like, maybe we'll hold off. But limiteds are cool, so something different. Still looking for our first from this series. We pulled one at the end of the last series, even though it wasn't the limited series. Something on there. Maybe. Perhaps. Ooh. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm not seeing one like this. That sure looks like one of our limiteds. I asked for it. We got one. It's a ripped at least. Man, that's cool looking. On the Baltimore Ravens alternate. And it is a limited edition. 2 of 2. 2 of these made. I would love to see Henry or Steve Smith on this, but it's probably Henry. Actually, it could be Ray Lewis too, or Ed Reed. They had them both in. Sky's the limit on this one. Baltimore. That's Sodic. Sodic, that's you. Congrats on your Kansas City claim. Let's see what you got on this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's Mr. Ray Lewis. I'm going to put this knot back where it's hanging on that thing. What a cool helmet, man. Look at the detail on that. Okay, Lewis. That's cool. Ray Lewis, and it's on an alternate. If on top of that, 2 of 2, Beckett certified. What a great helmet. Make some room for it. Congrats, Sonic. Nice hit. Okay, let's do a jersey series break here. Big Al's. It's just going to be a 2-boxer instead of 3. If Wednesday rolls around, we want to do a 3 on that day, we can. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of Norse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Norse. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 South. Those are the only 2 that are really in it. 6 to 5 to 1 to 1. 6 to 5. Wow, you guys made a big comeback. That's kind of crazy. Okay, let's try to get this filled up on this 2-box Wednesday if you guys want to do that. We will on Thursday again. Okay, Mookie, let me refresh just in case. I haven't refreshed my screen. You guys should too, just in case. James with Mookie for first spot with 2 randoms up there. I'll come back to, remember, these randoms are $10 a piece if you're going to buy randoms. I'll try to sell them as you guys put them out. If they don't sell, I apologize. They haven't been selling quite as much. Joe, we'll probably do a 2-boxer after this for full size for teams, but not quite yet. So sorry about that. Allstott going to Larry. Todd a little behind on Mookie. Sorry, Joker for Sodic. Rivera for Jim. Bill a little behind on Joker, but you got Caleb. Troy Polamalu for Obi. CMC for Jeff. Henrik for Craig with some randoms up. Spot 8. Chase with some randoms. Parsons for Chris. Nix for Dale. That's spot 11. Hole for Sodic. New addition there. I like the scripts on that one. James White for Bill S. Favre for Sodic. That's spot 14. Jefferson for Zach. Spot 15. Stockton for Sodic. That's spot 16. Oshie for Chris, spot 17. Durant for Zach, spot 18. No problem. Whoops. Witten for Larry, which is for Larry A, right? Jason A. Jason Witten, that's Larry A. You're claiming for him. And then Bill with Favre. Favre's gone. Sorry. Sodic, Rice closes us, right? Yes, it does. Okay. Let's do this. Let's copy these. Everything after that is just a little behind. Let me make sure that I do indeed have 20 first. I do. Okay. So if you claimed after that, I apologize, guys. It closed up just a little bit before. Okay. Mookie randoms up. Henrik and Chase randoms up. Rodman 2 randoms up. So, oh, did I miss the Rodman? No. So you didn't have. Rodman was a little late, but are you selling both your randoms here, Larry? Let me know if you're selling both, if you were just trying to sell one from each, because this is Larry A's. We're doing the 2 randoms again. Do you want both those sold? Just let me know. Any cowboy helmets that like that? Yeah, some rip stuff and custom stuff. Yeah, we've seen. I mean, I don't think I pulled. Maybe I pulled one, but I've seen them. Dell will buy Miko if for sale. Just if you got Rodman. Okay, so you're gonna keep here. Okay, I don't see anybody claiming randoms, but there are 6 available, and they are $10 a piece. You'll get 1 player on them. Let me scroll back up and make sure I didn't miss anybody claiming them. I don't believe so. Jason, you'll take 2. Hey, you got James's randoms. 4 more left at $10. I want to give you guys time to see if anyone wants to claim them. That's too dark. 4 more available for $10 a piece. If anybody wants to grab any before I start running these, there will be 44 names. The last 4 on the final roll will be available for $10 a piece on this 2-boxer. We'll visit Wednesday and see if we want to do a 3-boxer or 2, depending on who's hanging out. Last call to grab Craig's or Mark's randoms. Remember, you can still sell players after if you want to. Anybody can try at least. Okay, I don't see anyone jumping out to take any more randoms, so let's get rolling here. Should have 44 names here. On the 7th roll, the final 4 will be available for $10 a piece. There's one. Oop, I'm going to hold it right there. Dustin's going to take one, so let's do that really quick here. Nope, you're good. I can go right back to that test. Dustin's going to take Craig's, one of Craig's. We aren't done running yet, so got that one there. Let's go back over to the random. Okay. Thanks, Dustin. Good luck. Just $10 for that one spot. There's 2 rolls, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our 4 solos are Zegras, Herbert, Ishier, and Kerr. 2 hockey, 1 NFL, 1 NBA. Okay. Zegras is my first claim going to Nick. Herbert is my next claim going to Jason T. Herbert gone. Nico going to Dale. And Kerr, 3 Kerrs. Todd, I have you just a little bit ahead of Bill and Craig. There's our spots. Let me read off who has who. If you guys still want to try to trade spots or sell, let me know, and I'll look at them. Romeo Dobbs is up for trade. James, you have Mookie Betts. You sold Jason T. Matthew Tkachuk and Tony Kukoc. Those names go together. Kukoc is up for trade if anybody wants to go for him. Todd will buy Schmidt. Larry's got Allstott, Dion, and Worthy. Sodic has Jokic, Scheifele, and Verhaeghe. And Bill S., you have Caleb Williams, Chris Mullen, and Dennis Rodman. Obi, you have Troy Polamalu, Shane Johnson. Jeff N., you have CMC, Aiden Hutchinson, and Wade Boggs. Craig, you have Lundqvist. E. Higgins, you sold Max Crosby to Dustin. Mark, that's funny, you got a Raider, Dustin. Mark, you have Jamar Chase, Eric Lindros, and Nolan Arenado. Chris, you have Parsons, Smith, and Tkachuk. Dell, Nix, Peppers, and Wallace. Sodic, Cole, Scherzer, and Laporta. Bill, White, Sundin, and Schmidt. Sodic, Favre, Dickerson, and Williams. That's a $3 off spot. Zach, Jefferson, Morant, and Dobbs. Sodic, Stockton, Dawson, and Hughes. Chris O, Oshie, Caulfield, and Skinner. That's a $3 off spot. Zach, Kevin Durant, Shaquille O'Neal, and Chet Holmgren. That's a $5 off spot. Larry Witten, Rantanen, and Carter. Sodic, Rice, McLaren, and Ottinger. So let's see, who was it? Sonic had 3. Zach, no, it wasn't Zach. Well, it was, but not yet. Chris O had 3. Zach had 5. Okay, let me read through these. Kukoc is up for trade. Dobbs is up for trade. I'll buy Schmidt. Schmidt went to Bill S. Bill, let us know if you want to sell or if you're keeping, like usual. Dion or Worthy for Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman went to also Bill S. Bill S., if you want to trade Rodman for Worthy or Dion, he's saying he's going to keep the randoms. Okay. I'll buy Miko. Miko Rantanen went to Larry A. Larry, do you want to sell Miko for $10? I don't know. Jeff N. has Wade Boggs up. We'll trade Doan or Iverson for Peppers or Dawson. Peppers or Dawson went to Sodic for Dawson. Peppers, Dale. And he'll trade Doan or Iverson for those 2. Kukoc for Dobbs, Jason. Pass. Who is my second random? Craig, you got T. Higgins. Larry, want to move Miko. Larry V, let us know if you want to sell Miko. I'll buy Dickerson, Sodic if available. Scheifele, Verhaeghe, Laporta, Williams, Dawson, Hughes, McLaren, Ottinger for seller trade. Want any of the ones I listed for Worthy? Worthy was Larry V. Sodic, Doan, or Iverson for Dawson. Iverson for Dawson, I'll do. Okay. keeping Dickerson. Iverson for Dawson. 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 Where is Dawson? I'm going crazy. Higgins for Kukoc or Scherzer. That was for Larry A. Oh, that's right. That's right. Were you selling for Larry A? Oh, we didn't sell him anyway, so he's going to have to keep him. So you can't answer for him is what you're saying. So Miko is for Larry A. That's right. Sorry, I forgot. Even though his name's right there in front of me. Jason, you want to trade Kukoc for Higgins? And Scherzer was who? Sodic, you want to trade Scherzer for Higgins? I don't know. Dale, Doan for Peppers? Who's Doan? Shane Doan? Do you want Shane Doan and you would give up Julius Peppers? Shane Doan, all-time leading scorer for the Coyotes. I'll keep Scherger's, pass Higgins. Sure on that one? Okay. His son plays for Utah, and he's been great ever since he came back up. Who was the trade? Peppers? And Dale's taking Doan. Thanks, Dale. Sure. Okay. I've read everything. I'll give you guys a second to keep chatting just in case. These ones did not move for now. You're welcome to still look at them. So Dobbs, maybe Lindros and Arnott. I don't know if Mark's still selling them. Higgins. Yes, sir. I'll do that. Okay. I think that's all of them. So for now. Trade. I don't know what's the trade for. You guys are for trade? Yeah, put a whole sentence together so I don't have to try to figure out what you guys are saying. Trade, wait. What are you trading? What did I miss? What did I do on accident? Or on purpose, maybe. Hockey for Laporta? You don't have Laporta, Jason. You guys are doing that? Laporta is Sodix. Are you trading for Tkachuk? That would be you giving up Tkachuk to get Jason. Do you want Laporta and you're giving up Tkachuk? I thought you usually traded for hockey, but let me know if you're trading that. That's great. Okay, perfect. Thanks. I forgot how to spell his dang name. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I missed that. We're good to go. Sonic, you had 3 off. Chris O, you had 3 off. And Zach B, you had 5 off. For getting 3 of the same sport. Let's get our 2 boxes for the license series. Want to hear the fun thing I did today? I had the 3 newbies that were added to this series. Why does it still say I'm sharing? I'm not sharing. May regret that. Yeah. You guys trading stresses me out. I dropped all 3 of the new bingo balls. We're supposed to go into this cage today because they're the new additions, and I dropped them into the gold cage for the mini. So I had to dump them all out, figure out what numbers they were, fish them out, and put them back into here. Took me a solid 10 minutes, so I'll never get back. Okay. 2 numbers. We will do a full-size 2-boxer after this. If it fills, if it doesn't, we'll call the night, okay? That's for sure. Yeah, it was fun. It was a little arts and crafts time, which I'm not good at. Okay, 2 numbers. 1, 2. That goes there, that goes here. After a nice long drive today. You want to hear the best part about my drive? Man, I just sound like a complainer today. I hate complaining. Whining, complaining is my least favorite thing, but I'm doing it a bunch today. I'll just tell you my bad luck today. How about that? 174, 118. 174, 118. Let me put these in the right boxes. These go down there. I'll leave the full size ones out. I'll get the boxes first, and I'll tell you how my drive started today. 118, 174. We were starting to get in the car at the gas station right by where we're leaving today. I went with my 2 brothers-in-law and one of their wives, and my family stayed down there to swim longer and get back later because they didn't have to work today. And I had I swear it was bigger than a 40-ounce Diet Coke sitting on top of the car. And I was going to take the pump out, and put it away and get in the car and drive away. And then someone else was going to say, thanks. And then someone slammed the door on the other side. Whole thing fell down and it bounced into my car. So I don't know how many ounces of Diet Coke all over my truck seat, just my seat. So it was like a big puddle of Diet Coke. We didn't have any towels. I didn't have any extra shirts or anything because they were all back there. My wife was going to bring them home. So I sat in a puddle of Diet Coke for 5 hours, got home, and all my clothes were soaked from that. I didn't want to go drive and go buy at Walmart or towel or something. So that was a fun way to start my day. Sat in a puddle of Diet Coke, all 50 ounces on my chair. It should smell nice tomorrow. Okay, 118, 174. Good luck, everyone. Only me. The lid was on, just couldn't stand a chance when it cracked me in the head and fell right into my car. 118, is that the right number? Yes, it is. We got a black bag. I can see something there. I don't know what it is. Still don't know what it is. Well, we'll find out here in a second. I can see a number. I think should be a nice bright color. It is bright green. It's a nice start. I don't mind this jersey. Mr. Skinny Batman on the Nike jersey here. We've got Devonta Smith on the throwback style jersey with the old white eagles on it. Those are cool. Nike certified. Devonta, that is Fanatic certified. Yeah, it probably could be worse. Nike. There's your licensed engineered tag. Devonta, we're going NFL on this first. Nice Kelly green jerseys. Devonta was not claimed. Let me fold this and see who had them. Congrats, Devonta Smith spot. Devonta. That is a random for Chris. Chris O. Jerseys haven't been treating you too bad lately, at least. Nice hit, Chris. Devonta Smith on an Eagles. Kelly green Nike. That's an East. I had a chance to get a South on that, but I didn't. East, doesn't matter. East and West are so far out of it, I'm last place. Nice hit, Chris. Yeah, it was not fun. There's nothing I could do. I couldn't like suck it out. I guess I could have gone like a vacuum place and tried to suck it out of the sea, but that. And I didn't want to wait any longer. They had to get back for a flight, so I just said screw it and sat down in it and drove for 4 hours. Didn't stop once. Okay, 174. Final from these two boxers. We will do, like I said, a 2-box Big Al's after this, full size. Here we go. 3. White and blue, don't know. Oh, yep, that gives it away. Man, that wasn't in long either. That was only in for like a week, maybe, if that. Too bad, so sad. I like having some of those big boys in for at least a couple weeks. Some eye candy. Not this time. We got the career jersey. This thing is awesome. I know I could have. But Kyle, let's not forget who sits in that seat when they drive around all day most of the day. You think I want to suck up my own juices? Sitting there and fart on that chair all day, and then I'm going to drink a Diet Coke out of it? No thanks. I thought about it for a second, because there was a big puddle. This jersey's so nice. Mats Sundin, rookie year, 1999-91 NHL All-Star 8 times. Got all the things he's accomplished down there. Most goals, points by Toronto Maple Leaf. Only Swedish 500 goal scorer. You got just everything on this thing. This was originally pulled from Hit Parade. I bought it back. I was going to keep it. I didn't. It was a long time coming that I decided to finally put in this. JSA certified as well. Toronto Maple Leafs, beautiful jersey. Mats Sundin. He was not claimed on this one, I don't think. Yeah, it is number 2, yep. 142 of 199. Correct, sorry, I should have said that, but all these jerseys are numbered like that. Not claimed. Who had Mats? Spot 13, Bill S. Hitting the Sundin career jersey. That thing is cool. I had a Gordie Howe career jersey in a break, and I thought that was awesome. I think that's the only career jersey I have. Got your LOA here, too. I won't pull it out, but it's in here, JSA. Beautiful hit. Put it back in the bag here. Jersey 13 in spot 13. And 13 is my lucky number. 13, 11, 6, 7. I got too many lucky numbers, but 13 is my main lucky number, I think. That's funny. Sundin and Devonta Smith. Okay, let's do a 2-boxer to end the night. There it is. I'll try to run through this one quick, guys. It is officially 11 p.m. Eastern. Okay, refresh your screen. I'll do it once too. Okay, we've got Bill B with San Francisco. We've got Nick with the Pats. We've got Sonic with Kansas City. Greg, a little behind on Kansas City. Steve, I've got you with Pittsburgh. Bill behind on Kansas City. I've got you with Baltimore, spot 5. Green Bay going to Sonic, spot 6. Greg just behind spot 7 is Dustin with Washington. Philly is spot 8. That's halfway through. Green Bay is gone, Roger. Sorry. Chicago. What'd you win there today, Roger? I saw you win something somewhere. Oh, a Flutie. I saw it. I had a couple good teams, but I didn't win in that one. Les, Chicago. Scott, you got Tampa Bay. Carolina going to Greg. Dallas going to Zach. Jets going to Greg. Cleveland Going to Chris. Oh, is that 14? It is. Cincy with a random out. That's spot 15. I'll do my best to move them. They might not move it this far down. We will try. Third random. Like number's 19. 19's not bad. And then we got Bill closing us with Denver in spot 16. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss any. Cincy random, Philly random, Pats random. I got them all. Okay, we're closed. Just pending if anyone wants to grab any randoms for $20 each. Matt, you'll buy a random? Okay. Matt's got Nick's random. There's 2 more randoms left at 20 each. And we're good to go. If anybody's interested. What? Did he get Aho to sign it? He's one of my favorite players. I love Sebastian Aho. Roger, I got you on Jason T's random, so you'll get the 8th random there. Asked him to sign his jersey. Did he say yes or did he say no? You always wonder about these guys. Some are very nice, some are not. Yeah, you got photographic proof too. That's cool. Saints players are awesome. Signing after the game's leaving. I need to like go try. The Utah Hockey Club just built a huge facility for practice, and it's right next to my house. I mean, close enough. I'm 5-10 minutes away. I mean, the stadium's only 15-20 away, but maybe I can go there and get stuff signed and do stuff there if they'll let us. Okay, one more random left. If anybody else wants in, it's Kyle's random for $20. That'll close us up. Big LCOA. I should do that. Oh, man. If I ever got stuff signed in person, that would just be for me every single time. I would never try to flip it. Did you, Kyle? Okay. I try to at least give it time just to see. This is the last break of the night, Sonic. Yeah, we might have a freebie depending on what comes out here. You guys are up by 1, so most likely maybe a tie if I get lucky. But okay, let's roll these randoms. Let's get going. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Let's go here. Hopefully I sound a little more normal come Wednesday for our Wednesday stream. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Minnesota on top, Buffalo on bottom. I'm like, why is it playing that? Wonder if they got the dog or not. Okay. Sorry, I need to focus. Okay, and this one we got Bill B. San Francisco, Minnesota. Nick, New England. Matt, you've got Indy as the random that you bought. Matt L. Indianapolis. Sodic, Kansas City, Houston. Steve, Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Bill S. Baltimore, Atlanta. Sodic, Green Bay, Arizona. Dustin, you have Washington and the Giants. Jason T. Philly. Roger, you got Jacksonville as a random. Last, Chicago, Detroit. Scott, Tampa Bay, Seattle. Greg, Carolina, Vegas. Zach, Dallas and the Rams. Greg, Jets and Miami. Chris O, Cleveland and New Orleans. Kyle, Cincy and the Chargers. Bill S, Denver and Buffalo. Uncle's a huge hockey fan. Islanders and is a statistician for the Greenville Swamp. That's cool. If I could just choose to do whatever I wanted to and, either didn't need money or made enough money, I would love being a sports statistician. That would be very fun for me. That was always interesting to me growing up. I love statistics too. That's cool. That's fun. Okay, read the randoms off. Let's get 2 numbers. The Swamp Rabbits. That's a cool name, too. See, why can't Utah just come up with something like that? Okay, 2 numbers. 1, 2. Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Houston and Arizona are up. I don't know. Maybe trade or sell. Let us know if it's both or either. Sports writer would be cool too. Yeah. I'm not great at writing though. 194. I mean, I could do it, but I got married. My wife and I were both in college still for a few years, and I always made her read my my papers and stuff because she's got the English side that's better than mine. I like to write and talk and run on sentences, which is not great for grades. 99. I'm more the math side. So she calls me weekly from school asking me to help her with an Excel formula. And I do that side. The LA Kings affiliate, that's cool. Greg's gonna buy Houston. I'm gonna tell my kids they need to walk to school tomorrow. It's only 4 miles away. So I guess I'll sleep in. Okay, Greg, I got you with Houston. Arizona's still up if anybody wants to trade or buy it. 194 and 99. Let me grab them, guys. Sorry, I'm reading this. I still can't believe that happened. Okay. 194, 99. I dropped my notepad, but I think I grabbed the right ones. Let me find my place. $94 and 99, or 194. There's 99. Perfect. Okay. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins are the Penguins affiliate. We've got the Grizzlies here. That's not that's the lower level, isn't it? I don't know. Utah Grizzlies. Okay, let's roll. 194 and 99. 99 will go up first. You're up by 1, right? And only the South has a chance to tie you or beat you. If a North comes out, you win. We'll do a random. If neither come out, you win. Okay, 99 up first. 0 Wonka. Well, oh boy. Sorry. for that one. 3, 2, 1. That's a South. You're tied. Oh boy. I used North on the last helmet to make it poetic. Tennessee, AFC South. Who had Tennessee? Tennessee. That is Steve. Steve, you're having yourself a night. There goes your last team standing. They hadn't hit yet. Oh boy. Knocking someone out every single break, it seems. Steve, let's see what you got on the Titans Classic. Earl Campbell or CJ2K. Right position, wrong era. Their newest running back. Tennessee Titans, silver ink, that's Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard going to Steve W. Nice hit, Steve. I'm running out of room, so it's got to go down here. And it is 6-6. So this one, anything can happen. A tie can happen when we move it up. We could lose. We could win. We'll see here. 194, Series 32, and ending with one Wonka point as well. Don't let me forget to put this one on there. I like this helmet. I like this style for this team. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I didn't even realize what division it was until I just thought of it now as well. AFC North. You guys did it. You guys are getting that bounty done a lot more often now. 1-pointer. We're going to switch it to 10 teams left. We could do it. That's a new team too? Holy mackerel. There goes Hobie's man. I'm knocking some of you guys out tonight. A few of you. Cleveland was claimed by Chris O. Not a single NFC East has hit yet? Wow. See, that's why I like that kind of statistician stuff. That's weird. So you're telling me there's 10 left and 4 of them are in the NFC East? 5 new teams. Okay, Chris, let's see what you got on this Browns alternate helmet. I love the white alt. They are clean. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We had quite a bit of running backs tonight, didn't we? Maybe not. Pollard, Nick Chubb, Mike Allstott, Edgerrin James. It was just those 4. Okay. Thought we had more, but and Travis Etienne too. That's 5. Not bad. All right, that's a cool Browns alternate. Nice hit, Chris. Nick Chubb. Okay, that means I got to do my giveaway, copy and paste. So give me another 2-3 minutes here to do this. I'll share my screen so you guys can watch me mindlessly copy and paste. It's 60 tonight, not 50. We're going to the top spot, not the top 2. So one person will win $60 Big Al credit from me to you for our little games we like to play. Let's copy. We had Larry A, Vlad, Dwayne, and Brian. No half spots there. Obi and Larry A. Just give me a second, I'll do it quick. And we'll do a recap as well right after. Hello? I swear I heard someone. Oh, maybe my kids. But it's not. Chris, and then 2 halves for Getting there, getting there, getting there. 2 halves for David and Scott. Matt, Greg, Roger. And then this is the last one. Jason Dustin. Okay. Thanks, guys. Let's see what we got here. $206 is my guess. Dang it, $199. That's close. $199 entries. Top spot on the 7th gets $60 Big Al credit. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our top spot is Scott. Scott RP, you get 60 Big Al's credit if you're still here. Congrats, Tim. You were close. Zach, close. Nathan, Ron, Nicholas, Bill, Greg, Ty. I'll write that down in a second here. By the way, did I get the person their 1 Wonka point? I don't think I did. Who was it? It was the Nick Chubb. Let's see. Chris O. 1. 421. Totally redeemed myself. You won something. Oh, you won the Richardson. Chris O. Nick Chubb. Okay, let's do a quick race. Congrats, winners. Third-party stuff. Tyreek Hill on the Funko. Travis Etienne and Washington. I can't think of his first name. Pittsburgh minis and the Jacksonville mini. Full size for third party, we had Brian Thomas the second or junior on the raid for the Jaguars, and Ray Lewis on our first limited edition awesome helmet. 2 of 2. Deshaun Watson from Gold Rush. We had Seth Jarvis, Carolina Hurricanes jersey, and then the rest is Big Al stuff. We had Matt Sundin on the career jersey for the Maple Leafs, and we had Devonta Smith. Full-size helmets, we had Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins, Edgerrin James, Tony Pollard, Nick Chubb, Mike Allstott, Anthony Richardson. Not the big names from the series. Hopefully we can get some on Wednesday, but still some fun helmets there. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Any questions, shoot me a message. Like I said, if it's to complain about something you hit, I may not respond. We'll be back on Wednesday. If you guys are around, it's great. If you're not, I'll see you next time you're around. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a great night.